I recall my dad and I getting back from Philadelphia around 7:45 p.m. That was when my dad got to his place when he started driving back home from Philadelphia around 2:30 p.m. Ever since getting back at my dad's place, I've been editing the May 24 my dinner video in Camtasia 2019, primarily during the early night hours. As of now, I've reviewed 12 out of 15 minutes of the video project's video and audio from the raw video files I took on my phone for that my dinner video. These are from a bag of baked jalapeno cheese puffs that prior to this had been unopened, as during the roughly first 2 hours of today, before I went to bed for today, for first time I fell asleep, I opened a bag of shrimp chips my mom had got for me for our latest trip to Philadelphia. And ate most of the bag. along with having one aluminum can of hard kombucha, watermelon lime flavored. That, if I recall, was part of a 4-pack. Purchased from a supermarket the day before. From that aluminum can, I had 2 cups from a paper cup offered by the hotel room we stayed at the time. With some ice included, put into that paper cup. I recall first naturally waking up around 5:15 in the morning, and then I fell back asleep within a few minutes, and then naturally woke up around 7:30 in the morning. I recall it was around 9 in the morning. When me and my parents left our hotel room. With our stuff, which took just one trip to bring to our car, which in this case we used my mom's car for the whole trip to Philadelphia and back. For breakfast, me, my parents, and my sister went to a Sabrina's Cafe within Philadelphia, the one at University City. Or Drexel. This was during the late morning, early afternoon period. My sister was told by a worker that it would be faster if we ordered online, rather than wait for a table inside or outside. And order and eat there. So that's what my sister did for us. I got in order of the Wheeler's Fastball French Toast Brunch Special. Which I ended up having at my sister's current place. Around 12:45 p.m. As when my sister placed the online order, instead of the pickup location being at the Sabrina's Cafe location we were at the time, or my sister's current place, the food we ordered from Sabrina's Cafe ended up being sent for pickup at a location that was a 7-minute drive there and then a 7-minute drive back. Most likely another Sabrina's Cafe location. Me and my dad waited at my sister's place while my sister and my mom Ubered there and then Ubered again back. To pick up our order from Sabrina's Cafe. I recall today was warm and sunny in Philadelphia. There was a point in which it rained moderately during the car drive back home to my dad's place from Philadelphia around 4:45 p.m. after I fell asleep. Within the first half hour of the drive back home to my dad's place. As we were still within the outskirts or suburbs of Philadelphia. We had some stuff packed in the trunk and back passenger seat to the left of me, sitting in the right passenger seat. Throughout the whole latest Philadelphia trip. I've gone about a few days so far as a result. Without any coffee, with no effects whatsoever. I didn't get a headache. And I didn't really feel sluggish at any point. And I'm currently on a sleep schedule where I sleep during the night and am awake throughout the day. I think partially as a result of this latest Philadelphia trip. I naturally woke up during the car drive back home right before we entered the state of New York. From the state of Pennsylvania. I recall me and my dad waited at my sister's place roughly from 12:15 p.m. to 12:45 p.m. while my mom and my sister Ubered to pick up our food from Sabrina's Cafe and then Ubered back. That order of Wheeler's Fastball French Toast was pretty delicious. Especially the stuff that came with it in little plastic cup containers and was poured on the French toast. That was pretty delicious. I recall while at my sister's place, at one point carrying a large thin picture frame from her place to our car. Which I recall being about a 5-ish minute walk. It wasn't hard to carry that picture frame. The only real concern being the potential for one of the built-in metal hooks for hanging the picture frame to fall out, which happened just a few times, in which case it made a loud clang sound that alerted us, me, my sister, and my parents. And in those cases, either me or my dad would pick up the metal hook that fell out of the picture frame. Here's where I am currently on the episodic event, currently on Elvenar. I recall completing some task sets during the relatively brief periods in which I was able to be on my computer and had Wi-Fi today during the last day of our latest trip to Philadelphia. I also went on my current rotation of games on Kongregate, which at this time are essentially just Oceania and Underworld Idol.